What's up, everybody? My name's Austin Risser. I am the guy who runs this account. You might have noticed that I wear this sweatshirt in all my videos, but I think I could finally change that. I think that's better. Now, the plan for today is I just want to lay out what I'm going to do in the future. I want to let you guys get to know me a little bit. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Like any red-blooded American child, I grew up playing basketball, baseball, football, everything, you name it. But the two sports I stuck with were basketball and baseball. Now today I only play basketball. I've just moved on from baseball. But I've dealt with so many injuries as I played these sports. Like this ankle, I literally just rolled 2 days ago. And then this ankle, I've had surgery on. There's literally a dent in it. And then this finger, I've broken twice, if you can see. So that's led me into other things. Through all these injuries, I've really started to find a love for running. I started running 3 years ago. But then in 2023, in that summer, I ran a 5K every day until probably September or October. I'm not really quite sure. But then that Christmas break, I decided I'd push it a little more. I had broken my finger playing basketball, so I had a lot more time on my hands and I wanted to stay in shape. So I kept running, pushing it to maybe 5 to 10 miles. And then that February, I ran my first half marathon. And then I continued to just keep running a lot, just staying sort of at the same level, but not really pushing it much further. But then come summer, I decided I'd push it further. And then I ran a few more half marathons, a couple like 12-mile type runs, longer stuff. And then I really decided I want to run a marathon. So on about 2 weeks notice, the one day I just went out and tried to run 16 and I felt good. So then when I wanted to run 26, I did that about a week and a half after there. And so far, that's the farthest I've run. I've kind of slowed down in the past couple months just to get ready for basketball season coming up. After this basketball season, I'm going to push the mileage, get back in marathon shape, and run a marathon with one of my friends. You know who you are. Like everyone else, I was pretty bored in 2020, so instead of eating a bunch of junk, I decided I'd start lifting. I've been lifting ever since, and I love it. And then this spring, I really started to take things more seriously, started putting together some more organized programs, and then this fall I started bulking and I've started doing progressive overload like I probably should have been doing for the last 4 years, but it is what it is. But I just love doing it, I love learning about it, and I'm certainly happy to try to teach people. Not like I'm super qualified in any way, but if that's something you're interested in, please let me know, because I'd love to talk about it more and just let you guys follow me on my journey to becoming freaking jacked. Nutrition and lifting kind of go hand in hand, so I found quite a love for nutrition as I found a love for lifting. I really focus on trying to get my protein in, trying to stay at the calorie goals that I have. Currently, I'm trying to bulk, but I was cutting and I was able to cut pretty quickly while also maintaining the muscle that I had. So, I mean, I've just loved cooking lately. I've learned a lot about it. So if you guys are interested in that kind of thing, please let me know. I started Masculine Central in June of 2023. I continued to do it all summer, but I didn't take it too seriously. And then at the end of the summer, I decided I was gonna lock in, focus on that. So then for 2 months, I made 3 videos a day, continued to post even though I wasn't getting any results. And then at the end of October, something great happened. I can remember sitting in this disgusting old recliner when I started to go viral. That night, I hit 150 followers in 1 day. And then from there, it just continued to take off. I hit 750 the next day. A little bit later in the month, I had my first day over 1,000, which also happened to be my first day over 1,500. And then in December, I started to get up in the 2,000s. At the new year, I hit 60,000 followers. And then in January and February, it just went to the moon. I continued to gain well over 2,000 followers per day. I had a day where I gained 15,000 followers at the end of February. And right before I got hacked, I was just about to hit 300K. Then it all went downhill, but it continued to go up because it still had the momentum. It ended up getting to about 350,000 followers, but since the hacker didn't really post anymore, I mean, it just died, so. Once Masculine Central got hacked, I mean, I was in a panic, of course, as you can imagine, but I still had 8 months of experience. I had all this new time to chase whatever I wanted, because I used to spend that making videos, and now I just have a bunch of time in the morning to do whatever I want. So I started a new account. I called it Faceless Ghost because I still wasn't quite ready to have my own personal brand. And of course, it took a while to get going, but as they say, I know this is cliche, but The first step is always the hardest, and I had taken that step and I had already had the experience, so the next steps are easier. And of course they weren't, but eventually they were, so that's where we're at right now. After about 6 months of hard work, it all started to pay off. My videos started to perform well. I started going viral a couple times, and that really just started to take things to the moon. It wasn't quite as just here to here. It was a little wavy along the way, but it doesn't matter because now I'm sitting at 10,000 or 11,000 followers, which I'm quite happy about. And of course, I have much bigger goals than that. This journey will be a part of what I share with you guys here. I think it'll be something interesting about my videos. I can share all my experience and all that I learned along the way. What I really want you to take away from today is just that your dreams are not out of reach. You just need to take steps each day to get there. And that's what I've learned. And that applies to everything in life, not just Instagram and the growing and trying to get followers and that kind of thing. There's just so much more that can be attained when you're willing to work hard. I mean, really what I want you to take away from today is just chase your dreams. I mean, I know it's really cliche to say something like that, but that's really what I've learned is that chasing might mean working hard every day and it feels like it sucks and that you're not chasing anything and you're just wasting your time. But that is what chasing your dreams looks like. So that's what I want you guys to take away. Like, chase your dreams, because what else are you going to chase? One thing I haven't yet talked about is my faith in God. My parents are both Christians and they raised me that way. But I feel like being raised in a Christian home sometimes means you aren't faced with a challenge or a test to your faith until you go through something hard. So for me, as weird as it sounds, losing my Instagram account was that test. When I went sort of into that dark place of not knowing what's next for me, I learned to lean on God a lot more, and that's been reflected in some of my content in the newer account that I've made. And like everyone else in this world, I'm also a sinner, and I truly believe that it is our duty to try to not be, but as much as we try, we aren't ever going to quite get there. But this account is going to be a journey towards trying to become better in that way, and I just hope you come along for the ride. So far, everything I've talked about between Instagram and exercise and my journey with God have all been a bit of an exercise in hard work. But the one thing that's come easily over the years has been school. I've always done great in math, and I've done well in my other subjects as well. I'm currently the #1 student in my class. I am interested in computer science stuff, but I don't know how much of that I'll share. I will give away some free stuff, maybe that I write myself. I don't know how much I'll share about school. I mean, unless you guys are interested, just let me know, but that's about it for that. I just want to add on a few things. To those of you that actually know me in real life, I don't think I'm going to change that much. I mean, obviously I'm trying to become a better person. That's the whole point of this account, but I'm still going to be the same person, so don't like try to treat me differently or anything. To those of you that follow the accounts that I run, they're still going to remain the same. I'm just going to start showing my face a little more. And to those of you that have just stumbled across this video, I mean, drop a follow, subscribe, like, whatever. I mean, just come along for the ride, because I plan to continue doing this for a long time. So I would love if you join us on the journey. So the real question I wanted to ask today for you guys is, where do you want me to go next? Because I'm interested in a lot of things. I can talk about a lot of things. You know, we can talk about Instagram and everything that I've done and will continue to do. We can talk about my faith in God, and we can do Bible studies together. We can talk about my fitness journey, running, lifting, all that type of stuff. I mean, we can talk about college football. I don't know, whatever you guys really want. So comment your ideas down below, of course. Let me know what you want. I'll let you know what I'm thinking, and we'll just see what's fun, see what works, see what you like, see what I like, and that's about it. So let's end it with the Bible verse, and we will see you in the next video. Today's Bible reading will be from James 1, verses 2 through 4. James is one of my favorite books of the Bible, and I've heard it might be the first one ever written, so that's kind of cool. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, when you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. That verse has really gotten me through some hard times. I think it emphasizes the fact that we grow through the struggle. So although we want our life to be free of struggle because that'd be fun, it's not going to make us a better person. So when we face these challenges, when you face these struggles, when you face these hard times, just know that you have to lean on God and that it's making you a better person. So I'm going to end the video with that. Have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video.